Hi, this is Steve from Office Experts. Today I'm going to be demonstrating our job management program. This is an access database that lets you create jobs for clients, build quotes, track invoicing, all sorts of stuff. This particular example is geared towards builders, specifically in this case cabinet makers, but it could be customised for any type of construction or any types of jobs that are made up of multiple components. So with this demonstration, I'm just going to create a simple job that only has a single component, just so you can get an idea of the capabilities. It can do a lot more, but just going to keep it simple for today. So I click Add New Job. It's automatically filled in the next job number in the sequence, so I'm just going to accept that. I'm going to create a blank job rather than copying from an existing one. Click Create. Okay, I'll just fill in some basic details. Let's say this is going to be a quotation. We have an existing client already in here. I can choose him, but I don't, so I'm just going to add a new one. Joe Smith. Just fill in some basic details. Address. And save and close that. We have options for ABN, credit terms, a few things like that, but we'll just leave that for the moment. Okay, he's in the list now, so I'll leave him selected and click OK, and it's popped his details in here. Great. I'll just save and close that. And you can see it's in the list now. Great. So I'll just reopen it, double click, and I'll start adding some information about the job. So as I mentioned, this is geared towards cabinet makers in this particular case, so it's got a heading here that allows us to add different joinery items, which could be a bench top, a cupboard, something like that. If this was being used for other types of builders, that could be worded completely differently. Anyway, so let's add a new joinery item. I'll call this a bench top. Okay, and it pops up all different types of options that I can select from. So we have a predefined list of options to choose from. All that's hidden away in the admin menu over here. So that can all be customised. So let's say, okay, we want a bench with a top, so I'll just say we want one. Got some pre-filled prices, and maybe we want a wall oven underneath it, just for the sake of argument. Okay. Right, so those have been ticked. We've got other options over here as well. Let's just leave it at these two, just to keep it simple. I'll just put in a price here. This has given us the overall estimated price. Let's override that and just round it up. And you can see that's popped over into the subtotal. Okay, now I could print a quote from this if I wanted to. So let's have a look. Print quote. Okay, I'll just zoom in on that a little bit. Okay, so some basic information there. Okay, we can also produce a job sheet. This is for the person actually making this particular bench top. So we're going to do a job sheet. I can tick the options that I want to appear on it. They become highlighted in yellow. I can type in some information here, or I can select again from a predefined list. So let's say kitchen. And if I wanted to, I could also include that on the quote. And that will include whatever comments I've typed in here. Got something predetermined already, so I'll just tick that. We'll choose a benchtop material. Let's say granite. Click OK, and we'll pop that on the quote as well. So now if I print the quote again, you can see those extra items have appeared on there. You can also print the job sheet from here. Okay, which is basically a checklist that indicates what types of things are required by the builder and what maybe need to be ordered. Okay, we also have a list of orders, so we can use it to track what we're ordering from our suppliers. A few bits and pieces in there. So an area for attachments. Using this we could add drawings, diagrams, contracts, all sorts of things, any types of files, and also an area for general notes. Okay, these quotes can have multiple versions or revisions if you like. So let's say we quote, in this case we've quoted for just a single benchtop using certain materials. We could add a new revision if we wanted to. We could copy this one and provide really an alternative quote. So I'll just try that, I'll just copy that. Okay, so now we have revision 1, 2, 3, 4, 6A this time, so I can make adjustments to this without actually affecting the original quote. And I can use this drop down to switch back and forwards between them. I've got an area over here on the left underneath jobs, which is the main area we've been in so far, for viewing all the orders. So where I showed you before, you can enter orders against a particular job. This area shows all orders across all jobs. So we can use this to manage them, search them, print them, etc. So I have a master list of suppliers, master list of products. So this is where you can go through and manage all those different products that are available when you're building up the job. Master list of clients, and then some reporting options as well, such as client lists, job lists. Also have an admin menu full of all sorts of options for customizing a lot of the drop-down lists and other things you see in the database. Well, I hope that's given you a bit of an idea of what this database can do, and it can all be customized to suit the types of jobs you're trying to track. Thanks for watching.